We have done so far four kinds of adjectives. And now we go on to the fifth type of adjective, that is demonstrative adjectives. When you say demonstrative, means pointing out. Okay? The demonstrative adjective points out which persons or things that are meant. Demonstrative means pointing out. So we are going to the fifth kind of adjective, that is demonstrative adjective. Demonstrative adjectives. A demonstrative adjectives point out, point out which persons, demonstrative adjectives point out which persons or things are men or things are meant. Demonstrative means pointing out. Demonstrative means pointing out. So I have some examples for you. Demonstrative adjective, point out which person or thing that we are intending, we are talking about. What's the meaning of demonstrating? Pointing out. So just remember, pointing out. Let's point out, okay? The first example I have for you is, this house is mine. This house is mine. That book is yours. That book is yours. Those apples are sweet. Those apples are sweet. These girls are playing. These girls are playing. This purse is hers. This purse is hers. I hate such men. She lives on yonder hill. She lives on yonder. On yonder hill. That horse is yours. That horse is yours. I want those shoes. Now, look at the sentences that I have done for you. We are talking about adjective. Adjective is a word used to describe a noun or a pronoun, and we said there are together 6 kinds of adjectives, and we have done adjective of quality, adjectives of quantity, adjectives of number. We have done distributive adjective. Now we are doing demonstrative adjective. What's the meaning of demonstrative? Pointing out. Demonstrative adjectives point out which persons, things are meant. We are talking about. Let's look at the sentences to understand, to point out and find out which is the demonstrative adjective. This house is mine. So we are pointing out to this house. This one, not that one. This house is mine. That book is yours. Those apples are sweet. Those. These girls are playing. This purse is hers. This. I hate such men. I hate such men. She lives on yonder hill. She lives on yonder hill. That horse is yours. I want those shoes. Now, the word this, the words we are talking about, this, that, those, these, then this, such, yonder, then that, those. These words tell us, these words help us to point out the particular person or thing that are meant. So, adjectives, demonstrative adjective point out which persons or things are meant. The examples that we have here, are, this house is mine. We are pointing out to this house. We are pointing out to that book is yours. We are pointing out to those apples. We are pointing out to these girls. We are pointing out to this purse. We are pointing out to such men. We are pointing out to that hill yonder hill. We are pointing out to that horse, and I am pointing out to those shoes. I want those shoes. The word this, that, those, these, such, yonder, all these words tell us they are demonstrative pronoun adjectives. How do we detect a demonstrative adjective? Demonstrative adjective point out persons or things. Point out. Say this book, this house, that book, these apples, these girls, yonder hill, such men. So, this house is mine. That book is yours. Those apples are sweet. These girls are playing. This purse is hers. I hate such men. That horse is yours. I want those shoes. So, we have done 5 different kinds of demonstrative, different kinds of adjectives, and we have done demonstrative adjective. How do we find out? It points out, demonstrative adjective always points out a persons or thing. So easy to identify. Now we will do The sixth kind of adjective, that is the last kind, that's called interrogative adjectives. Interrogative adjectives ask questions. It's very simple. So we do the sixth kind of adjective, that is an interrogative adjectives. Interrogative adjectives, that's the sixth type. And what do they do? What do this interrogative adjective? An interrogative adjective ask question, and interrogative adjectives ask question. Ask questions. And interrogative adjectives, they ask questions. Very simple and very easy to identify interrogative adjectives. Examples: what color is his shirt? What color? What color is his shirt? Question. Which bus goes to Calcutta? Which bus goes to, which bus goes to Chennai? Third. What size do you wear? What size? What size do you wear? Whose house is that? Whose house is that? Which book are you reading? Which book are you reading? What day is it today? What day? What day is it today? When will you go home? When will you go home? Now, we said interrogative adjectives ask questions. Very simple. So we have what? What color is his shirt? What? So the word what. Which bus goes to Chennai? Which? What? Which? What size do you wear? What? Whose house is that? Whose? Which book are you reading? Which? What day is it today? When will you go home? when. Okay, now what, which, whose, when, all these words tell us, they all ask questions. So, identifying interrogative adjective is very easy. Now, what is an adjective? An adjective is a word that describes a noun or a pronoun. And we said that we have 6 different kinds of adjective, and this is the 6th and the last kind of adjective, that is interrogative adjective, and it's very easy to identify because an interrogative adjective asks questions. And the words that ask questions are what, which, whose, when. What color is a shirt? Which bus goes to Chennai? What size do you wear? Whose house is that? Which book are you reading? What day is it today? When will you go home? Identifying interrogative adjective is very simple because it asks questions.
There are two major parts of human neural system, CNS and PNS, central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system comprises of two major parts, brain and spinal cord. Brain and spinal cord together, they are going to make the central nervous system. They are going to control almost, not 100%, almost all the functions of the human body. Okay. And see the next question over here. Total number of bones in each limb of a man. Okay, as I told you in the introduction classes, from this chapter, okay, you can expect the direct questions like this. Okay,